Please stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Tornadoes. This is CTN, a Clearwater Digital Media production. Today is Monday, January 13th, National Rubber Ducky Day. My name is Payson Evans. Today we have your latest school, local, and national news. So stay tuned because CTN starts now. In your headline news, the bushfires are still raging in Australia, leaving many around the world wondering what they can do to help. One local artist has decided to use her talent to raise money for relief efforts. Like many, Tessa Wilson has been following the news coverage out of Australia and was inspired to paint both an Australian landscape and the country's beloved koala bear. Quote, "There was this article about this man who would just go into the forest and come out with animals that he rescued," Wilson said. And the article was saying we need more people like that. Painting is something Wilson says she can do from her home in Florida. The 23-year-old said all proceeds from our Australian-themed prints will go to the Australian Red Cross Disaster Relief Fund. In your local news, last night the Lightning lost their 10-game record-tying winning streak against the New Jersey Devils. After a scoreless first period, the teams traded goals early in the second. Now to Jaden with your school news.
Thanks, Payson. I'm Jane Anslon with your school news. Track and field practice is after school and will meet at the track at 2:15 p.m. for all that are interested. If you have any questions, see Coach Zeron in Pod 10. Strong Girls will be meeting in the guidance office January 16th during both lunches. Anyone interested in joining the tennis team, please pick up and submit athletic paperwork. Practice will start January 21st on the tennis court at 2:15. See Mr. Maloney in Pod 11 for more information. Seniors who need to select their senior portrait can stop by B1 by January 15th. Senior ad space is also available. Yearbooks are on sale for $65 in room B1 or online at www.balfour.com. Contact Miss Aliberto in B1 if you have any questions or want something featured in the 2020 yearbook. Any girls interested in playing JV or varsity flag football, there will be a meeting in Coach Foot's classroom in C6 after school. If you have any questions, see Coach Foot or Coach Lester. Auditions for Mamma Mia are at 2 in the auditorium on the 14th, 15th, and 16th. Make sure to prepare 16 bars of a song and read the Mamma Mia script. Now to Isaac with this week's weather.
Thank you, Jaden. I'm Isaac Weiser with this week's weather. Today and tomorrow we'll have a high in the low 80s and a low of 65 with 0% chance to rain. Wednesday and Thursday continue this trend with a high of 80 and a low in the lower 60s. Friday we'll have a high of 79 and a low of 64. Now, back to the desk.
Thank you, Isaac. And finally, a Florida man is in jail on charges he beat an elderly golfer after trying to steal his golf balls at a course. Officials said the Marion County Sheriff's Office said the 22-year-old was taking golf balls from a golfer's bucket at a club in Ocala, Florida. News outlets say the golfers told him not to do that and went to report him. An affidavit says that when he returned, the man came up to him and stated he wanted to apologize, but he punched him and knocked him to the ground. Dearden told deputies that he was defending himself because the golfer threatened him by pointing a golf club at him. The golfer suffered from a broken rib, bruises, and cuts that required stitches. If any students or teachers would like to have an announcement made in our show, please have your club sponsor or coach. Email us at cdmptv@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube at CDMP Digital TV for a look back at some of this year's broadcast. Check out the CDMP ClearLight running all day for new announcements. Thank you for watching CTN and have a great tornado day.